Welcome to Blazing Baseball, Monday, July 7th, 2025, where we blaze through today's baseball topics. We are Astros, Yankees, and Reds fans. So, yesterday, the Birds beat the Braves 2-1, Phillies beat the Reds 3-1, Bums beat the Nats 6-4, Blue Jays beat the Angels 3-2, Brewers beat the Marlins 3-1, Tigers beat the Guards 7-2, Yanks beat the Mets 6-4, Rays beat the Twins 7-5, Rockies beat the White Sox 6-4, Mariners beat the Pirates 1-0, Royals beat the D-backs 4-0, Astros swept the Dodgers 5-1. Yep. The game before there, we won 6-4, so it was good. And the game before, we pummeled them 18-1.
18-1. It was a sweep.
Beautiful.
Big news.
Yep.
I got the stats.
And then also the Cubs beat the Cards 11-0. Padres beat the Rangers 4-1, and the Giants beat the A's 6-2. And today we got the Rays at Tigers, Marlins at Reds, Rockies at Bums, Dodgers at Brewers, Pirates at Royals, Blue Jays at White Sox, Guards at Astros, Rangers at Angels, D-backs at Padres, and the Phillies at the Giants.
Okay, the big news was the Astros sweeping the Los Angeles Dodgers, the champions from last year. Yesterday, they won 5-1 in Dodgerland. Gusto got the win for the Astros. He's 6-3 on the season with a 4.61 earned run average. And Klein got the loss. He's a good pitcher. He's got a 1.69 ERA. He got the loss for the Dodgers. The Astros bought their bats again. Paredes had a double with Short and Diaz, and then home runs by Walker, Diaz, and Altuve. Big bats for the Astros for the whole series against the good Dodgers with good pitching.
Mm-hmm.
Gusto went 6 innings. He gave up 4 hits and only 1 earned run. He had a good outing. Abreu closed the game out in the third inning, in the last inning with 3 strikeouts. So he had a perfect 9th inning in front of 41,291 fans at Dodger Stadium that were disappointed as the Astros sweep the Dodgers in L.A. Also, good news for the Yankees. They snapped their 5-game losing streak by winning 6-4 against the Mets. Thank God. Actually, it was a 6-game losing streak. And so they won 6-4 on the Subway Series to win the final match. Fry got the win. He's the best pitcher on the Yankees. He's 11-2 on the season with a 2.27 earned run average. Pop got the loss for the Mets. And then Williams got his 12th save of the season for the Yanks. He does have a 5.01 earned run average. Goldschmidt had 2 hits. Grisham had 3 hits. Judgy had 1 hit. And Stanton had a hit. Bellinger was the game-winning hit and play. He had 2 hits. Wells had 2 hits. And LeMahieu had 2 hits. Stanton had a double. Goldschmidt had a double. And Bellinger had a double. And home runs were had by Wells and Judgy, which was his 33rd home run of the season. Fried pitched well. He went 5 innings. He gave up 6 hits and 3 earned runs. And he had 5 strikeouts. Williams closed the game out in the 9th inning, and he had 2 strikeouts. In front of 41,117 screaming fans at City Park Field, where the Yankees stopped the Mets from sweeping them and winning 6-4, making the Yankees 49-41, second place in the AL East. And we have a matchup tonight with the Astros against the Guardians.
Mm-hmm. We don't have the lineups in yet.
Yeah.
We have pitching for the Guards is Bebe, who is 4-9 with a 4.20 ERA, 87 Ks. We got pitching for the Astros is Gordon, who is 3-1 with a 4.37 ERA and 41 Ks. Also interesting Astros news. We have a tweet here by Chandler Rome. This is by Sports Illustrated. It's covering. It says, looks like the Astros are calling up outfielder Kenny Corona from AAA Sugarland. Corona is on the 40-man roster. 2 spring trainings ago, an unnamed teammate called him a muscled-up hamster, and it's been hard to get that image out of my head.
That's funny.
That's awesome.
So he's fast and strong.
And yeah, and so that's good news. I also like this interesting article title here that the Astros complete their first sweep in Dodger Stadium since 2008.
Nice job by the Astros. They
Yes.
played very well
Mm-hmm. And
for Independence Day.
yeah, and Short, who was called up to play shortstop for the Astros,
It's great. Short plays short.
is playing. He for the series with the Dodgers, he played amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
And let's see here.
He's stepping in.
Yeah, so yesterday he had
3 hits.
he was at bat 3 times, had 3 hits, and got 1 RBI there.
Great.
And then the game before, he was at bat 2 times, and he had 1 hit,
And 2 RBIs.
2 RBIs.
Yep.
And then the game before, I believe, let's see here, he had, let's see here.
There he is right here. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, he was only up once. He walked.
And that was a big walk because the bases were loaded.
Yeah, so he got an
And
RBI.
Got an RBI on that one.
That's good.
So our call up is great here. Hopefully the muscle up hamster is also a great addition.
Well, that sounds like
But that-
fun to me.
That's what the Astros do though.
Yeah.
They for years it feels like we've had the best farm system.
Absolutely.
years.
That's how they won the World Series.
And yeah, definitely. If you're the Nats, who they fired their manager and GM over the weekends.
Boy,
If you're the Nats, you got to be looking at the Astros and thinking like we got to be like them. We got
that's
to
correct. Well, that's the
get
best
a-
way to do it.
get a farm system. So yeah, so
Sure.
then you're always having players ready
Yeah,
to
you're
go.
bringing your rookies up for 6 years. You got them
Mhm.
until they become free agents. So it's the best way to do it. And that's how the Astros won the World Series and kept their payroll low.
Yep.
Plus, the fans like it because they
Yep.
know the players.
Yep, go Space Cowboys, Sugarland,
Space Cowboys.
AAA for the Astros. So in the standings in the AL East, the Blue Jays are in first. The Yanks are only 3 games back, followed by the Rays, Bums, and Birds. In the AL Central, the Tigers are in first, followed by the Twins, Royals, Guards, and White Sox. In the AL West, the Astros are 7 games over the Mariners. And then the Rangers, Angels, and A's follow. In the NL East, the Phillies are in first, followed by the Mets, Marlins, Braves, and Nats. In the NL Central, the Cubs are in first, followed by the Brewers, Cards, Reds, and Pirates. And in the NL West, the Dodgers are in first, followed by the Padres, Giants, D-backs, and Rockies. And is there any other baseball topics you want to go over today?
So the Dodgers lost 3 in a row to the Astros, but they're still 7 games in first place.
Mhm.
Astros are also 7 games in first place, but they're 8-2 in their last 10. Good job, Astros.
Mm-hmm. And we'll catch y'all here on Blazing Balls in a minute, blazing through today's other sports ball topics. Peace.